Okay, this time it will work. Sorry about that. I just recorded this and the live stream failed because I selected the wrong thing for my sound. So sorry about that. It should be working this time. Maybe I should like keep track of the comments. So please comment if the sound is not working. Somebody said no sound again, but comment again if there's no sound because it should be working now. Yay, okay, good. So here's what I was going to do. Oh, my son is coming. So we'll see if we can make this work. So I was on a drive. I went to Idaho and I did a phone chat thing. You can check out my AMA. It's number 405, I think, where I kind of talk about what this thing was all about. Yep. So anyway, I put the recording up on YouTube, and one of the people who was talking with me asked me a question and wanted an example of what we were talking about in about 1 hour. So that's what we're going to talk about right here. So this is regarding testing. So here I have this fetch component, and it's making a HTTP GET request when you call this fetch, which is called on click of that button. And so yeah, the problem is, how do you mock this in a way that works not only in Jest but also in something like Storybook, where like you don't have Jest mocking capabilities in Storybook. And so I generally wouldn't recommend doing things this way. Normally it'd probably be better just to use Jest mocking capabilities. They're really good. But if you do want to have something that works both in both environments, then this is actually a really like useful and handy way to do things. This is just a little trick I learned from Ryan Florence. So what if instead of using Axios from our import here, we use it from props? And I actually already fixed this up in our test. But in our test then, we can provide our own mocked version of Axios. And we can do that in our test. We could do that in our Storybook. And then, yeah, and anywhere that we really want to provide our own mocked version of our dependency. And so then you're like, well, hey, that's all awesome and stuff, but what about in my application? I don't want to have to import Axios and then pass it on to all these components. That's super annoying. And that's where default props comes in. Static default props and Axios. So now by default, like pretty much everywhere in the application that you're using this component, you're going to reference Axios. Like you're going to just fall into the default. You'll get Axios from the import. But then if you want to override it for Storybook for testing purposes, then you can override it like this. Now, like I said, generally, you know, in Jest, you can use this mocks directory. You module exports your mocked version of Axios, and life's good. But yeah, there are some situations where this might be better. So that was just a fun little trick. I hope that's helpful. And yeah, for those of you in the States, happy Memorial Day. Enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day. And I will see you all later. Bye.